Okay, and here we are in Avorion again. It's been a few days. I just took some time off, doing other things like making sure people had proper knowledge of certain things and stuff like that, and showing people some math and proper math, I might add. There's a lot of misinformation that was running around about things and how to. What looks like simple math isn't actually quite simple. And sat in a live stream there for the last 3 hours, just basically making sure people had proper stats, and anytime someone started trolling, I went at the troll. Yep. And I got a little bit of respect for that because they allowed me, to, because I was giving proper statistics, to do it. Which is pretty wild considering the size of the channel I was in. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just mucking around. I've been upgrading this ship a bit. I made its turn ability better. I've got all the fighters that I need. Got some extra speed. Yeah, so having a little fun. Alien ships, where are they? Behind me? Of course. I'm not gonna worry about them right now. I gotta drop off this stuff first. Take a minute and then I'll go help them guys out. Okay. Do that first. So 16 minutes. Alright, where are these numpties? Now they'll take care of it. In the meantime, let's go over to, where is it? Where did you go? There you are. Get over here and get some system mods. Yeah, I was just tired, stressed out, like when there's so many people that don't get the right information, and it was like, it goes back to that live stream I was in where someone was talking about, they had a bunch of people in there and they're talking about cults, and one guy showed up and he started piping off shit just like he was in a cult, because the information he had was wrong. I mean, it was very wrong. And that's the thing, when you do that kind of thing to somebody, where you lie to them. Ooh, nice, look at that. Ooh, pepper one, eh? I'll take it. Hey, now I got a torpedo, which I never use. Yeah. Good for, I like rail guns. Anyway, it's a bit laggy on the server too, so let's see. Can't even ring up that. See, there we go. Okay, we'll take the engine upgrade. Why not? Lots of money. Don't worry about that. I'll take these. Wait. Shield enhancer. Yeah. Wait for a second. I don't care about the unarmed. Yeah, and there's always someone in the middle of the map trying to do, and when I do the mining with the whole whack load of fighters you see on the side, that's a bit of lag to people. So it's everybody creating a little bit of lag at the same time, right? And it's like I said, this is one of those games that as time goes on, the game gets more laggy, right? It sucks because it's so much fun to play. It really is. There's so much you can do, and I haven't even shown you guys half to even, maybe I've shown you maybe a tenth of what you can do in the game. There are other guys that are doing those things, have bigger ships than me, have more blocks, and You know, and when they log in, it's like, I'm sitting here yelling at the machine, this guy creates lag, meanwhile, that's what you're supposed to be able to do these things. So when I get angry, it's not really an anger thing. It's just sort of meh, wah, you know what I mean? Nothing you can do about it. Let's see. Like, I mean, I guess the one thing you could do is make a block limit for ship sizes. It would just mean if you wanted to make a big ship, you gotta merge blocks, right? I noticed I tried to do some building where on the front there you see the two. Um, I'll show you. Hold on here. I'll show you over here. See where I added this? I tried to merge these and it won't merge. Like, watch. You're supposed to go select that block, and merge. It won't do it. I don't know why. They're the exact same block. It should merge those blocks. And it doesn't. Anyway. It's just one of those things. And well, the good thing is that I have money this month coming up, where I'll have spare money and I'll just save it. Who knows? I might need it later. Still, eh? What do we got here? Oh, we got lots of stuff here. Let's see. Treasure resources. Well, I guess we could do a million of this. Ooh, wait. There we go. 33 million credits. 33 million ought to be enough for anybody. Alright, eh? Yeah, so I just want to check and see if the chat's still working. It should be. I found out that the one of the errors that I was having is because of this keyframe issue, and it says you're supposed to use less than 5, and you're supposed to actually set it to 2 for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but anyway. And I had it there, and I don't know. I managed to somehow find a way to glitch YouTube where if you're before you go live, if you stream and then change something in the stream, right, like bit rate or any of that stuff, if you do that before you actually go live, you can actually bug your inside the little live studio. You have a little picture of the video. I turn the sound off so that I can just talk to you guys and I know it's working, right? You'll bug that out so that it won't work, and the only way to restore it is to go get something like Firefox, load back into your account, start up a live stream, and not do anything. Just, you know, don't go live, don't start streaming, just go back in there, because then that somehow clears it out on their end. I don't know. Or even your end, it might be something like that. Anyway. So yeah, I got tons of games. I'm gonna go and do some playthroughs with different stuff. And my internet provider, due to the COVID stuff, went and laid off 130 people, and the $5 I got off, they're gonna recharge it back to me, and but they're charging that to everybody this time around, even people that they didn't give a break to. And then the next day, the federal government came out with a plan that gives 75% of the wages back to employees for small businesses. The thing is, you got to have under 500 employees for small businesses, and this company, apparently, according to the Better Business Bureau, has 501, even though they actually say they have 360. And that's like their call center, basically, which you call in and then, and their texts and stuff like that, right? So, yeah, they get kind of screwed that way. Plus the fact that Bell Canada owes them money and is trying to welch on the deal and using every legal loophole that they can by giving a 7,000-page document, okay, in an appeal. And with this crisis going on, it means more of a delay, and it was something that Tech Savvy didn't think of, and yeah, so. Yeah. Just when you think things are going good, right? And plus now hardware is going to be, replacing your hardware for things is going to be hard, okay? So you guys with SSDs, when your SSDs start getting screwed up and stuff like that, and you need replacements, it's going to start to get hard to get your replacements, which is why some of these top-end games got to stop doing this shit where they're going top-end on everything and start making games mid-range, okay? Because I understand the need to push technology forward all the time, and the rich people will be the ones that'll be pushing to get every little toy because it makes them seem better than the rest of us or something, but I don't see it that way, okay? You're going to spend 10 times more than what something's worth, right? That makes you look stupid. That's all I gotta say. Pirates. Doo-dah. Yeah, she's a bit leggy. And they killed him beforehand, so let's just stop and go back. That was fun. They kill things before I get there. Why the hell even have that? Annoying. Anyway. Whee. There we go, docked. Here we go. Doo-doo. 4 minutes. Canadian used tire. I should have named my ship that. It would have been. Only a Canadian would understand that. There used to be a store in Canada called Canadian Tire. And they have, well, it's still here, but they had this money called Canadian Tire, and they actually had a 3-cent bill, paper money. And every time you spend money there, they give you this Canadian Tire money, right? And people would have stacks of this shit, like about $100 worth. It'd be just like a monster amount. I remember the old man used to just collect this shit like 90 because he'd be always buying parts for tractors and cars and different things he's fixing all the time. And he could just go to the store and bring a big thick wallet full of that stuff and then just buy something, right? And they stopped doing that though eventually, like that was, but I can see a future where, yeah. Mhm. 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 Yep. Let me get closer. Yeah, my cough's pretty much gone. I had a headache for 3 days there. That's why I wasn't really feeling like doing much in the way of lives. Everything's better now. I don't. So whatever. It took almost a full month to get rid of whatever it was. Maybe I had whatever. Wouldn't surprise me. I got too many people mingling around here, and then you got a roommate that goes down to a soup kitchen every day. Way too easy to. You just gotta sit in the same chair as the person sat there that had it the day before, and if they didn't clean that chair properly, it's a good chance that somebody gives it to him. He brings it home, touches the wall, and then I touch it. I know that's a bit of a stretch, but I got sick right after he got sick there not too long ago, and boy was it a nasty thing at the beginning of the month. There's just too many cases all over the world that you know it's been going around a lot longer than even China thinks, right? And everyone else thinks so it's not a question of this is now a question of let's try to make this as less bad as possible, and that's the one thing people go, oh, we only have this many cases, right? That's because you've only tested a tiny percent of the population. Okay? If you had 2 million tests today, right? Let's say in Canada, and 500,000 people suddenly, show up as having it, that would be freaky, wouldn't it? You gotta remember, only 40,000 people got the flu in Canada last year. Alright? And something like, I don't know, 400 or 500 or 1,000 people died or something or other. It was just a small percentage, like 0.1 or 0.2%. Right? The thing is, okay, you take the same number of people, okay, let's say they got 6,000 cases of this thing in Canada with how many deaths? Right? 60 deaths. Multiply it out by a factor of 8. Okay, that's 500. But the thing is, this is going to get more people infected, you see. That's one part. And then the healthcare can't handle it because they run out of beds and things. And then people start dying of that, and they start dying of other things. And this is where that starts. That's where my brain's been at with people, is trying to explain to them that it can become more serious if you don't lock things down quick like they're doing, and to explain to them why these governments are doing these things. Okay? And if you look on the link I gave out a few days back, and have been following things, you'll see that Canada is actually doing quite well as far as stuff, right? And the way to look at it as far as a metric is deaths per million people, cases per million people, okay? Right? And that's an estimate based on the number of people that have been tested to date, okay? And as more people get tested and more people pass on, it's just terrible, okay? I'd like to add that. That number goes up. And it used to be at 1, and now it's at 2. The United States used to be at 6, and now it's at 8. You're 4 times as likely to die if you're in the United States and get this disease. Okay? That's just math. Okay? People harp on me and they start trying to troll and change the topic and pull all the SJW bullshit things like they do in the past. And you know what it is? It's right-wing people doing it again. We're back to the pre-Obama Bush years, where it was the right-wing people that were SJW like, pulling all the shit. Okay? And I'll say this, if Trump opens up the United States too early, it's going to get ugly there. And I'm glad then that they put the troops near the border there to stop the Americans coming into our country, because we'll put our troops goddamn well there and build a bloody wall. I'll go out and start helping it. I'll dig the frickin' trench. Okay? Don't be stupid. Shop smart. Shop smart. Alright. Let's go do a run to the equipment docks. Let's see, there's one there. Alright, alright. I'm just gonna run around, get some system mods. Excuse me, a little bit of gas. And I'll say hi to people when they show up. It's been a little while. And like I said, when I click on my subscriptions, it used to be a page, it would change. Like you press home, there's like whatever YouTube wants to give you. You press trending, it's whatever's trending. Press subscriptions, it shows you all your subscriptions, right? And who's on there now. Well, it used to show me all the people that are doing lives. Now all it's doing is picking 3 of them and putting them up there. It's not showing all of you guys that are live. So I don't get to see who I regularly like to see, or I wanted to go talk to, or make a choice. It's some arbitrary thing of YouTube doing that, and I don't know why. There's no setting I can change for that. Okay, and they've done this, and I'm like, it's just another little nail in the coffin of why I even give a shit about YouTube anymore. Like, I have like 200 games I could be playing, right? And I could ask you guys, what game would you like to see? And I probably have it, or something similar, or whatever, right? I got lots of games I like to play. This is the only one I have installed at the moment, other than Diablo 2, which is the Median thing. I've got like 400 gigabytes of space, and now if I download, is my internet provider going to start giving me hassles, calling me a bandwidth hog when I paid for unlimited internet? Like, the asshattery is just gone up through the roof with that company lately. It's like, okay, I'll just quit having internet. I'll just download all the games I want and then just say the hell with it. I mean, no big deal to me. Yeah, launcher turrets are fun. Pulse cannon, sure. Plasma, sure. Double laser turret. Laser turrets are fun. Lots more of those. What do we got here? Blah, 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 blah. What do we got for torpedoes? Meh. Hammerheads. Rah. Okay. Go say hi to the chat. Oh, someone watching. Hello, watcher. Anyway. Yeah, and I got a video camera thing here with a microphone on it, so it might not be always working out right. I'm just not spending any money that I have to at the moment. You know what I mean? It's more important to eat and live than it is to have computer parts. No offense, but I would be spending money on things, but hey, it's life. Yeah. I was on track too to get monetized probably around June or July, end of July or August, but I've lost something like 12 subs here since this thing started, and again, that's where I say don't care anymore. Obviously, people just joined because I was going to give away a $20 thing at the 500 subs, and then, I had a whole bunch of problems with YouTube, and they just do that to me every time I get going. So I just, whatever. It's like one guy was saying, just do things for whatever you enjoy, and I'm like, yeah, man. Tomorrow I get some money, I'm going to get a 26er of whiskey and some mix, and I'm going to come back and do a live stream. Hell yeah. It's gonna be me and I don't give a shit mode. All those times I held back comments, right? You're getting less and less of that from me lately. I tried to explain to one guy the actual math. He says, well, only a couple thousand people died of the flu last year. I says, no, actually, when you consider that last year, if you consider that the flu also causes pneumonia and people die of pneumonia, okay, you have to consider that that 1,000 case deaths, okay, was actually 8,000, okay, and that's part of the problem, is that this disease causes pneumonia far worse than the regular one. Yeah, anyway, whatever. Yeah. Want more of these? Want more of these? Want more of these? Me armed. Me armed. More armed, man. Armed. Num num. Ah, sure, sure. Is this armed? Armed or hyperspace, hyperspace. Is that unarmed? Okay, okay. Why not? Take a shield booster. Anything worthy for weaponry here? Probably not. Not at this area. Yay. That's good enough. Massive amounts of Zoten are spawning everywhere. Somebody's triggering a fight in the middle. So another thing they're saying now is there's actually anecdotal evidence that the virus spreads the most at 4 degrees Celsius. Which means staying inside in a nice warm environment, actually it dies off quicker. Hint, hint, nod, nod. Do I care about attacking these guys? I got enough guys in here to deal with. I'll just wait until they're dead, though. Maybe actually I do want to kill them because you get those Zoten technology things. How far away is they? Too far before I can even get to them. Yep. Oh, there's a technology there. Get it. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. I want that. Thank you. Let's go down here. I bet you there's some more of them. Where do the other gumpies go? Death is Zoten, death is Zoten, death is Zoten, da 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 da. How big is that? 8 neonite. 192,000 neonite. Okay. So now you're going to see what I mean about mass mining. La 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 la. La 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 la. Go, go, go. I'll just put 5 out this time. That's right, get rid of that. Now go over there and get this. Come on, click. Look at Cylon fighters. That's so cool. I love it. I should have had X-Wings, but eh. I like the Cylon fighters because they're skinny. They're not thick. You know what I mean? They're thin and they can spin around. Yeah, and I can hold almost 2.5 million, almost 3 million, where is it here? What's this thing? There we are. Almost 3 million here. Empty cock of space. Almost done. Just think I'd be done twice as fast if I got more of them out. It's a bit of a pain to bring these guys back in, though. Times about, I think 5 or 6 credits each. About 1 million credits just for flying by there and going, hey, I'll take that. And you can notice when the lag's going, when nothing's happening, it'll just fling out. But it's okay. You know, patience. See, it's good to take a little time off here and there. It's good and healthy. Go read a book, play a different game. You know, there was 1.2 million books that were copyrighted that were given out by the Internet Archive the other day. game or the server? It ain't my computer. That's probably me. It's probably me. I'm mining with 60 fighters. There. I'm done now. Done now. And yeah. Yeah, I know. It no. Um, he had that. Mine command. Check out, or used to. Or used to. Not doing it. What's that do? So I hit A. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how to do carrier orders. Yeah, them pop-up black ones are the most annoying. I'm like, I can't see you, go away. Yep, yeah, yeah. See? I'm not the only one that thinks the way I do. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, at the moment. Let's see if that ever shows up on the chat. It doesn't lag. Yeah, wow. It's probably, wow. Yeah, you're right though. Yeah. So it's kind of a thing where like we're discussing in the chat here about lag and different things. It's just this code, you know. See, while they're touting the game as having started in 2017, it's actually from 2013, and you can find the proof of that from YouTube. Type in Avorion 2014 or 2013, and you'll find YouTube videos. It's hilarious, man. I mean, this is an old game, man. Although it's been changed quite a bit. Okay, so yeah. Did I go to the equipment dock here? I can't remember. Maybe not. Maybe I should shut up and get there. Instead of yakking at people all day. There we go. Ooh, into the asteroid I go. Yep. Ow. Ooh. There, straighten out. That was fun. Thank God for no collision damage. I'd have been wrecked there. It's just green cloudiness in the vastness of space. Like, space doesn't look like this, okay? I'm just telling you. It just doesn't. It's not so colorful. That's why when you look up, it's black. Because it's really not that much in space. As the Hitchhiker's Guide would say, space is big. Mind-bogglingly big. Yeah, I was here. Okay. Next slice. I know, right here. Yep. So I will do a video and show, I'll do like use a display capture, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about when I'm talking about how I click on subscriptions and I'm not seeing the proper page for live streams. And if you're different, that means they're messing with me again, and I'm not going to have it. Okay? Because I did complain about it, and they changed it back for exactly half an hour, and then they put me back into this weird mode. It was normal for like a little while and then it went away. So, what the hell? I also saw for about 2 hours one day, it looked like when I was talking about, I had the one video where there was 4,000, um, just a minute here. Just a minute, Dave. Just a minute. Just a minute. I want that blue thing. Gimme, 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 gimme. I'll take that. Get out of my way, you stupid idiots. Where is it? He's up here. Is he dead? Is he dead? Did you kill him, Dave? Did you get him? Okay. What was I talking about? I forget now. Like I had a headache non-stop for 3 days there, and it's just finally coming out of that. It's kind of like, you know, when you've worked out really tough and then your muscles are all, kind of feels like that. Just stressed, you know. Imagine just suddenly everywhere, everybody's talking bullshit everywhere, and they're not, they're not speaking the right way. They're not saying the right things. They're not doing the right math. They're not doing, and it's just like, oh my God, this is bad because in any other day, it's not costing anyone's life. In which case, who cares? But in cases like this, where what you say can affect somebody's life, like there was on in the live stream, people are going, oh, this is fake, this is bullshit, and everything else. Well, okay then, buddy, you go outside, strip your clothes off, run down the street naked, saying you don't believe it's real, and start touching everything going down up and down the street. When you get it and you die, you have no one to blame but yourself. Okay, but make sure you're screaming so that everybody knows where you are, so they know that they can just take you away and then isolate you, so that you don't kill anybody else. And we'll have a camera watch you going down the street so that you know exactly where you've been and everything else, so we can disinfect it. You know what I mean? It's just like, whoa. And then there's people going, well, the flu kills more people. No, the flu has currently, last year, killed more people. It by the per capita though, okay? And you got to understand what per capita means, okay? I got to explain this because there's some people who really don't understand. 35 million people in the United States got the flu last year, okay? 31,000 of them died, okay? 130,000 in the U.S. have been tested, okay, and found positive for the coronavirus, this COVID-19 disease, okay? 2,300 of those have died. If you take 130,000 divided by 35 million, you get about 269, almost 270. So if you take 2,300 times it by 270, you get 620,000 deaths. That's how many would die if 35 million people get it. And there will be far more because currently the U.S. healthcare system is managing it. When they stop managing it, those numbers will double or triple or quadruple. Maybe it's not just not a multi. Well, actually, well, that we're screwed up. Why it needs so much, right? Or actually, no, it needs one thread. Sorry. One. Alright, one thread of the 4. One core. Let me try something here. I want to look at something. Just a second here while I'm looking. Yeah. I'm not doing too bad first. Okay. So anyway, let's get over there and we're just gonna hunt around and do this. I'm gonna go about an hour or so and then I'll jump off. Oh, you're live streaming. Oh, you're live streaming. That adds 50%. That adds a thread or two. Well, let's see here. There. Yeah, OBS is adding like, I'm up to 50% already. Oh, it's the system, man. Hold on here, let me get this done. That's unarmed. All he needs is a reboot. Daily reboot would help. Oops. Oh, listen, look, it's been running fine. Okay, now let's see where we'll go next. Over here. Yep. I just never bought, yeah. So like I'm explaining to them, like if I have a ping of 12 and it sits around 12, 20 in between there, then somebody logs on and then suddenly my ping goes up to 50 or 60, right? I know exactly who's causing lag. Alright? It's like I'm right next door to where this server is almost. Just about guarantee it. Anyway, once I get into the next system, I'll go say hi to the chat. Yeah. What are we at here? I'm gonna probably go about an hour and a half. Just a little quick run around today. It's because people are saying there's a little bit of lag here, so I might be causing a bit of doing a live stream here, so might have to start doing my live streams earlier in the morning then, right? I mean, I'm not doing a 1080p stream either. See, people expect way too much from some of this technology too, right? They expect it to be perfect and everything, and it's just not. It's just not the way it is, man. Is that armed? Yeah. Okay. Take that. Take that. Excuse me. Okay, where else have we got here? We got a couple over here I can visit. Over this way, up here. This is why I'm doing this. This is why I did all the mining this morning, and then I just run around doing this, right? And it's not so bad. I didn't ask for it, and I never asked the guy for any mods or anything like that. It was other people, I guess, that were doing that, which, you know, I mean, he fried a hard drive doing this stuff. That was funny. It blowed up, Jim. It's dead. Poor thing. See, now there's no lag that one guy logged off. But yeah, when I log in and there's a ping of, you know, 12 to 20, right? I know it's a good time to play, muck around. Okay, so it's docked. I thought I sold most of that. I did. Oh, I then gained some more when I was doing stuff. That's right. I like bolters. I like rail guns. I like plasma. I'll take that. It's other objects. Sometimes those are handy. Something for it. Somebody's trying to log back in. Yeah. 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 See? Yeah. Maybe not. Unarmed. Don't need it. Unarmed. That's where I'm going next. Okay. Hopefully I can get through there anyway. We'll see. On a research station over there, did you? Nice. They attacked and destroyed one before, so that's why I wanted to go over here and mod up so I can... Next time I can kill 30 ships instead of 40, right? Or 10. Stretching a little bit every hour. A bit, speed this up, and just sit back here and hit the brakes. Brakes! Come on, slow down. Yeet. I just flew right by it. That was crazy. Pulse cannons are alright. Come on, I clicked it. Whoa, there goes my mouse way up the top there. Another sign of lag. There to... No, I don't. Where'd it go? I was looking at it. Hey, what the hell? There? Okay, so... I'll go here first. Just sit there. And then say hi to the cat. Oh. so what's... That's the bottom left. Yeah. I don't understand that. I hit escape. Where the hell do you just go? Trying to help him out anyway. Sounds like something he, because you see, like, I hit enter, it pops up, I hit escape, goes away. That's what I was trying to tell the guy, right? Something's bugged out for him, and that happens, okay? This is a highly scripted game where it's using Lua coding, which is depreciated basically by everybody. The only places that use it now are this game and, say, I don't know, World of Warcraft. How old is that game? Yeah, exactly. And that's what I mean. So it's not only hard to find people that know the coding for this, but it's also hard to find people that can mod these things, because the modding tools and the modding stuff is all old. And as your operating systems get newer and newer, they depreciate certain stuff because it either has a security risk, or there's a better way of doing something, so they use that rather than something else. Right? So, yeah. So now, I will go, here is it. Where is it? Where is it? There? No, there. Resource Depot. Yeah, there. Yeah, how many of us are online now? I don't know. So he knows in case I don't get to see him. When we had a 32 core server on this, we had 25, 30 people, and it went all day, and then things started going wrong. That's because people use cheats. Well, I can say this: I know for a fact 2 people cheated in this multiplayer game. I caught one of them he's on a Steam thread asking about a certain mod being updated, and yeah, the mod basically would be a cheat for multiplayer, which is not cool. Yeah. What do I want to do? I want to find the equipment dock first. Oh, I'm not, oh, actually what I do want to do is, what are my relations with these guys? Good? Oh, make it better. Goods as best as I'm gonna get. So I might not be able to buy everything I want here. Man, who are these guys? Somebody's been messing with the alliance because I used to be excellent with these guys. So what happens? This is one of the reasons why you gotta be careful about who you ally with in an alliance multiplayer. Like, it just takes one guy to suddenly go, well, screw this, I'm just gonna go crazy and wreck everything. And are we docked? We will be short. There we go. Fortunately, I can't get everything. I will, however, get this, and 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 this. Oh, I'll get both of these. Over here, double cannon. Can't get it, see? That's what I mean. See? That's what I'm talking about. However, take that railgun. Take the quad cannons. Yes. Take some more cannons. Double pulse cannon. Sure. Let's go over to that research lab and do some research. Have a look. Got 2 of these, and none of those, and 4 of those. Always does that. That's how I know. Okay, what else can I do there? Nothing. Look at all this. That's crazy. We'll let it go for now, just because I don't have very much down there. I went through and sorted through all my stuff down there. his inventory. That definitely has a bearing on your, what do you call it, lag issues. Okay, I think I could go 1, 2. Let's have a look here. Railgun turret. Railgun turret. Railgun turret. Double coaxial railgun turret. That'll probably turn it into a coaxial railgun turret. I don't like that. Why not? Turn it into a normal one. Look at that. Crappy. Me. Very crappy. Wait for it. Well. What is, somebody's doing something, because I'm not even, I'm just doing research. You can't tell me this is, okay, what did I get, 630, and what is it? Is it Seekers? Oh. Okay. Bolters. That there, aren't they? Yeah. One more. Where are you? I bet you there's one he is in here. Maybe not. Oop. Nope. Maybe not. Need one little bolter. There it is. Plasma. Is that a plasma? Yeah. Happy. Look at this. Armed. Finally. We got a mod. Yay. Pirates. Three, yeah. Okay, never mind. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Oh, they're crappy. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 crappy ones. Do I have another crappy one somewhere? Crappy, 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 and crappy. All 4 crappies. Alright. Less crappy. Here. Now, it's armed or unarmed I want to take out. See, by doing 2 of those, right? 2 of those, I can actually remove one, put something else in, right? And you want to do it with the armed or unarmed, so put another one in there, and then that's this one I can take out. That stays. Put 2 in there, and then take that one out. Okay. Teslas. Everything's a damn Tesla, eh? Let's see, 16, 12. Let's just see. Take that out. Okay. here. Look at that bolter. I like that. So that crappy one. Triple plasma, which is 627. Okay. Second. What else do we do here? Get rid of this for a second. Let's do this all across the board, and then I can get the good ones up here. Alright. Two of them, right? Alright. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How many slots do I got left? Okay. They don't start attacking me for the moment. Okay. How many slots was that? Two. So I got 2 more to go. Whoa. Take that instead. That's gotta go on overnight, right? There we go. Let me go back over here. Our newbie weapons. Alright. Alright. Want to say hi to the chat. Yeah, oh, it's not been too bad. I just had a really bad headache the last few days and just wasn't feeling well. And oh, I was running around trying to make sure that people had the right knowledge and information and proper math and stuff. And it was just screwing my head up how badly a lot of people have misinformation. And so I just kind of, took some time off for a bit. Yeah. Give me a minute. I'm going to go right to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Hold on here. Be right back. I'll finish something here. Hold on. then we'll get back at this. We're gonna go continue until I'm broke in the game, which won't take long. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh, Lordy. Yep, 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 yep. The other good thing is it's been raining for a couple days, so I would imagine everything outside will be washed away with whatever. As long as someone ain't running around touching it afterwards, I suppose, eh? And I can see by the stats, we'll know in a couple of days here in Canada if we're going to be going into the flattening of the curve section here. And then you got about another week or two to go to have it in a situation where you'd have it a little bit more under control. Now that's all about testing. They could be testing in areas where there's just not enough. Um, you know, what they should be doing is coming up here to Peterborough where I live, and because there's actually been a bunch of cases now that have no connection to anybody who's traveled, and start doing massive testing. Okay, they really were serious about this shit. That's what they'd be doing, right? Get out to BC, get out, where these places where a lot of stuff goes. Yeah, I know, and like I said, Shambolic. Um, I just kind of was burned out. You can tell in that one video, I was a little stressed out. So I just kind of went, I'll just go sit and stream some TV or movies or something and just, you know, calm down because I was getting a little angry about the fact that people were being. Uh, you see, I come from a family that we kind of pride uh, people being smart. It's not even about ourselves. It's knowing that there's other smart people out there. Go hang out with them because then only smart things can happen. And when you find people that don't do that, right, or are buying into this stupid Kool-Aid, um, like I'm going to say it, okay? I'm going to say it hard, okay? President Trump opens up the United States early. It's going to cost people hundreds of thousands of lives, right? And if I'm wrong, come back and flame me out and screw me around and everything else and bitch and complain at me. But I don't think I'm wrong. They got another week or two before other parts of the U.S. start showing up. Like all those kids running around the beach, touchy feely with each other and everything else. You know, so many of them got that virus and they don't even know it yet, and they're transmitting it to someone else. So yeah. Anyway, let's see here. How much coin do I have anyway? Only got lots, eh? What am I at? 30 million? Yeah. I upped this from 43, so I got an extra K of damage. That doesn't always necessarily mean anything. Yeah. Yeah. Post to the forum then. Hell, I'll do it. Let me just see. I'm gonna go and see too. until one of these guys starts talking. And I'll see if there's lag like he's saying. No. Am I getting any lag? No. Well, it didn't happen for me. Just wondering if, I don't know. Yeah, I think the guy doesn't know what he's talking about. But anyway, where am I as far as the middle goes? So head inward here. Ugh. This is like equipment dock right there. I'm gonna head in here. T? What? What's T do? See, it's it's hard for me because I'm very close to the server. Anyway. Well, I've been, yeah. Hmm? Hmm? What's that? See, it's weird. He joined and I didn't have any lag. That's weird. Usually you get lag when people log in, and I didn't have any lag there. That's it's like, I don't know. Yeah, there it is. Now I'm getting a lag. Yeah. How many blocks am I at? I wonder about that. So we're having a discussion in the chat there about in the game with some of the other players that have played this before, and usually what you do with older games like this, because there is probably a memory leak, you reboot it at a time when there's nobody around, like kind of like you get up in the morning kind of thing, reboot it, and then you go about your day, whatever, that kind of deal. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. How's Edmonton doing there? I should ask that guy how Edmonton's faring with all this crap. Let's see. I'm sorry, Dave. Can't do that, Dave. Looking down at the guy's name down there. Yeah. Okay. Uh, where's the next place I'll go? Head inward here if I can find it. Uh-huh. 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 Nope. 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 Get into there, right? Oh, there's a little spot here. Can I get down here? Yeah. What's over here? I'm in the core though over here, right? No, the core's like right there. Yeah, okay. So there's some hot spots. Okay. Well, I'll go here, and then I'm gonna pop over into that other area. Well, I'm heading into the core now to do some more upgrades. There's no research lab in here anymore. It was like yesterday, man. I'm sure that caused lag. Mm. Yeah. I bet you that. Yes. Heading towards the center. Enter the neutral zone. Good spot to take a minute here and say hi to more people in the chat. Yeah. I tried out that Paladins game that on the Epic Store. It's kind of neat. It's just kind of like an Overwatch game, but free to play. And it would take a lot of time to figure out what character to use to kind of do things, right? 60K, oh, I'm tempted, man. There's a lot in here too, in there. Yep. Yep. And there's some big ones in here too. There's like 100,000 in there. That's worth $1.5 million credits, just from those little bits of rock. But I don't want to be mean and cause lag. I'm a nice guy. Yeah, apparently. That's what a hooker told me once. You're a nice guy. I'm like, you don't know, lady, how mean and nasty I can get if I wanted to be, but that's not the point. There's a time for being mean and nasty and evil and all that stuff. Yes. Yeah. I bet you her profession would be kind of screwed up right now. Yeah. Look at that equipment dock right there. What else is in here? Any more up here? Did I go to the one in here yet? No, I haven't. So I got that labeled. So let's. Oh yeah, there wasn't one in here. That's right. And there's lots of this stuff. Look at this. It's 37K. Watch, I'll go through all this mess. You'll see there's lots in here I could get. But it's okay because, like, look at that. Oh, 200,000 training. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'll just use like one squad or two. We're gonna go out there real slow. Come on, get over here. Oh, yeah. What are you eating? Something else? Silly people. Let's sit here and wait. This is how you mine. It's going to take longer because I'm not using all my squads, but I also recognize that people are having some issues with stuff, so I don't want to overdo it. Log in and want once every 2 hours, and then that kind of saves you too, and then you keep the stream down. That's why after about 2 hours I suddenly seem to have a problem, right? And it's not so much, it's kind of like both things, right? You'll have a memory leak on my side, probably one on the server side that starts causing a bit of extra issues for people. And I have 16 gigs of memory, so I don't get that problem right away. But what a server should do is test to see how many threads the client has available, and then go to like half that many, and then you've got spare threads that make it so you're not lagging, right? So you have some stuff that the regular operating system can use to do things, right? And that would be like, if it tests that you have more that say you have like 4 available, right? Well, okay, go ahead and use 2. If you have 8 available, go ahead and use 6. You see, because then as long as there's some available, then it's not going to be an issue to mess with you. And like I could do that with the Unreal Engine, and I'm going to do that so that I can do some things. with the engine without harming my PC. What it will mean though is that things are going to take longer. Like when I compile shaders, it's using 100% of my CPU and it's using 3 of the 4 threads. One thread for the Unreal Engine and then 3 for the shaders, right? Well, I'm going to use one less thread, right? So it'll be 1 for the engine and 2 for the shaders, which would mean things are going to be literally, let me think of that. It's going to take 50% longer to do everything, but the PC won't fry. Right? Be sitting at 75-80% CPU use instead of 100. You don't want to be going above 80% constantly because it's going to overheat your CPU and you're going to fry. And as the weather warms up, I don't want to be blowing myself up because we're going to be sitting here with this COVID thing and I'm not going to be able to buy replacement hardware. Jesus, everybody's logging in right now. Oh my God. This is nasty. This is why I like to do my streams usually earlier, but I didn't want to get into it right away, and I wanted to go get a couple of coffees, just get some fresh air, go for a walk. You know, you got to get you know, it's okay to go outside, just don't go near people. That's the whole thing, right? So I go down to the corner store there and get takeout coffee, and I get a sub, and then that's what I eat for the day. Right? I'm trying to help him out because he's lost a lot of business for this, and he's helped me out in the past, right? When I got screwed around by a roommate that cost me a couple of months of rent. He, pay your bills, and then you have no money for food, so I went to him, and he would give me some food and stuff, right? But I still have to pay him back. This is how I've gone for a couple of months here, and now I could have been straightened out this month, right? But I kind of half gave some to him, so I have some money for me and some for him, Like this is how you should be with things, right? People that help you, you help them back. How are we doing on this silly thing? Almost done. Oh, quit whining, Penumbra. Let me guess, you're using Windows 10? Let me guess, Windows 10? Let me guess, Windows 10? Yeah, okay, never mind. I have nothing to say. He's got Windows 10. Yep. Anyway, the reason that's taken, like imagine that would have taken, I could have done that in 5 times the speed, but I would have lagged the piss right out of everybody. And this is one of the problems, okay, bringing these guys back on board. It's because these hangar bays aren't high enough for them. Like, I'll show you. Watch as they go in here. Some of them have some issues. Oh, they all went in nice. Oh, I'm shocked. That's crazy. There's only one guy left. Watch this guy. This guy will have an issue. There's always one of these morons that can't get inside. See? Boom. Where'd he go? Oh, here he goes. Down to the bottom. Will he go in? What are you doing? Get in there. He should have went in. He's still not in. He can't get in there. See now, see the ship spinning in the bottom there? That's lag. Where'd he go? There he is. Here it comes. There. Now he's in. Now I can zippity doo dah. of them. What's going on here? Mobile. Oh, mobile guy. Nice. I hope he's got that one mod that you get by buying off the guy, because I finally have enough money for it. Come on. Get in there closer. Cute. Please have that mod. Nope. Doesn't have it. Thank you, sir. Let's go to the other one. Where is it? Where is he? Over there. A little bit of a jump. Come on. Oh my God. See if we can find another equipment dock around there. There. That's where the research station got wrecked. That pissed me right off. Nothing I can do about it. Oh, and here's another fun fact. There are 9 other Hubble telescope-like things, but they're not pointed at space. They're pointed at Earth. And we know that because we got to see the live video feed from the space shuttle because they forgot to encrypt the video feed and audio feed of the space shuttle missions. All thanks to a Canadian out west there. Yeah. Anyway, once I'm done grabbing some of these upgrades, I'm going to head back to a research station and then we'll call this streaming in. That way I can get OBS off my back here and see how things are going. This is a weird looking place, this one. Whoop. Ooh, nice. I like that. It's a range. I don't like the range on those. Ooh, yeah. Come on. Give it to me. I already clicked it. Come on. Yuck. There we go. Take that. 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 Take that. Take that. Come on. Gimme, gimme. Okay. Right there. Into the core we go. Oh, that's a whack looking ship, eh? It's all engines. Except for that big part there. Seen that coming at me, I'd be flipping. Like, ah! Oof. Oh, 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 oh. Asteroids. Whee! Can't see where I'm going, man. This is terrible. It's just not like this in space, guys. It's just really not the way it is. I don't know why they do this, where everything's a certain foggy, stupid color. It's terrible. See? It causes lag. Oh yeah, I'll take that. 40,000? Hell yeah. Give me that. Come on. Now. Not later. Now. Oh, there's some nice weapons in here. I'll take that railgun. Oh my god, look at the money I'm spending here. I'm gonna come back to that. That's a nice railgun though. Come on, leg. Oh my god. Doodah. Oh, a roll of smoke. See? Then it went. See, game doesn't want me to smoke. Still got enough to buy that one too, don't I? Is there a mean about getting broke? Barely have enough for that, almost. No, I don't. Okay. I don't know here. I haven't even made it in there yet. Is there a resource place in here? Yes, there is. Let's go get some money and then we'll do that last spot. We'll head back out to the outside the rim, or the inner sphere, or whatever you want to call it. When did I sell that? I had $1 million there and now it's gone. Weird. Okay, maybe it just didn't show me right. Okay, so sell 100,000 of this. Easy come, easy go. Come on, start refining. Can't refine. Say hi to the chat while the lag's there. Hey Willie, how you doing? And I'm gonna do a video and show you guys what I mean about how YouTube has changed how I see subscribers that I'm subscribed to. Okay, it used to be when I click subscribers, it would show a page with all the subscribers and then list everybody who is live first. It's not doing that anymore. It's just showing, it's randomly picking 3 people, you know, that are live, and I might have 15 people that are live, and on the left side it has a list of those people, but some of them it's them after they've gone live, but it still shows the live button. So I'd be clicking trying to find people, and you see it's making more bullshit. I think it's like a way that they're trying to lessen their bandwidth use so that they can rip us off and make more money. Okay? And that's another one that's going on here, is that there's absolutely no need for YouTube to be lessening quality, right? In anything. The European Union doesn't have enough bandwidth. Maybe the European Union ought to start making some more internet lines for more people to have stuff. Okay? These big corporations that make billions and billions and billions and billions and billions every single year and don't build any more shit, it's not our fault. It's their fault. Okay? There should be unlimited internet across the board, and everybody on Earth should be able to get a gigabit or at least 100 megabit internet at home, right? 50 or 100 megabit you should be able to get easily, and you should all have, at least enough to stream. Okay, so 10 to 20 or 30 megabit upload, right? They're so paranoid, though, that we'd all be up this no good and up to trouble and everything else. That's why it doesn't happen. I'm guaranteeing you. Oh, there we go. Back over here. Resources. Sell some more junk. Yep. Haha. Oh, I got that. 14 million. Might be enough. There's like a bunch of people in here, too. You can't play. Go. I'll just sit here and wait. You entered a neutral zone. Oh, what did I do? Okay. Equipment dock. Where are you? No way. Where is it? Did it get wrecked while I was away? Oh, there it is. Wow, I'm actually slowing down really fast here. Okay. Insurance plan, eh? Come on. Oh my God. Just sit here and wait. See, it won't even show me what's there. See? Yeah, game's lagged right out. Who's doing shit right now? Yep. Stop doing what you're doing or I'll kill you. Triple plasma. Take it. Not worried about that one. Not worried about that one. I want that one. That's no good. Take these two. Take that one. kind of neat to use too, but then that causes lag too. Okay. Now we head back out. Let's go into a sector where there's nothing. Beep, beep. So I get my disability money tomorrow, and in the morning I'm gonna go do some grocery shopping right away. And apparently the grocery store across the street has everything you need, nothing, but they've gone and done some things for limits so that there wasn't gonna be this panic crap, which is good, cause I don't panic buy. I don't see a need for that. It's kind of one of those things where, you know, if you're doing things like that, you're stupid in the brain. The only place you should be doing that is a place like New York. You should go out and buy enough food to stay inside for 2 weeks straight and not have to come out of your house. You'd be smart. Places where you don't have health care, like Canada, right? You know, like you don't have to worry about it in Canada, but you will in other nations because you go around spending money on war all the time, and then you get this happen. Well, you'll learn the hard way. I think you know it's SARS was the wake-up call, but no one listened. Now you get this one. Let's see here. We can jump to the next spot. Where are all my notes? Why are all my notes not appearing around here? See? Come on. Jump. Jump around. Thank you. Research lab. Hopefully, I'm wondering if that's all there is in here. Then I'm gonna have to worry about defending it. So as soon as something pops up, I gotta go beat on it. Why don't I'm gonna have to get a haircut. Get out the old sheep shears and just go bald. Yeah, so yeah, we only have a research lab here. Ha 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 ha. Something shows up, I gotta get ready for a fight. Stop. Alright. Come on. What the hell? Why aren't you... Where's the... What's this? Nothing's working, man. Oh man, this is bad. This is getting worse. This is getting worse. Not better. Somebody's causing it. I can guarantee you. I can't. can't use the research lab. The hell? There we go. Okay. Oh, roll my smoke. See? Every time I say that, it works. That's funny. Next time it lags, I'm going to say the same thing. Told you, the game doesn't like me smoking. Why those things are there, but anyway. Let's see. 2, 4. Might as well. Nice. Okay. Anything else in there? No. No. God, I hate when it does that. Give me the worst one of the two. It's like it does it on purpose. Okay, roll smoke. Oh, didn't work that time, eh? Actually, go roll the smoke then. Yay. No, I bought that one, and it was 40,000. Where did it go? I didn't get it. Okay. Game cheated me. Game fucking cheated me, or somebody else screwed it around or something. I don't know. Whatever. Of course, it took the money from me. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Hard to tell here. Nice lightning turret, though. How was the range? Nice range on that. There it is there. Okay. Well, that's enough. Let's not hang out here because that'll be the end of that star system. Somewhere where there's a bunch of ships. Right there. Okay, so I'm going to call it here. It's 2.5 hours. That's good enough. And I'll kind of do the same thing tomorrow. I've got some other things I want to try and see if I can mess with in the next few days. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, thank you for dropping in, and take care, everyone.